Welcome to part 4 of creating a shopping cart. So our shopping cart is now fully functional, but we want to add some features to make it nicer. So for example, right now, if you've already bought something, you can still click buy, but it doesn't change the number of items in the shopping cart, and it doesn't add another plushie. So this is a big limitation on what you can do with a shopping cart. So what we're going to do to start out is to notify the user that they've bought a plushie. So we're going to replace that button with one that says sold out once they've already bought it. To make our job easier, we're going to be using the Ember Composable Helpers add-on, specifically the contains function. So here we'll install the add-on. Then we'll use it in our template. So the contains will take first an item and then an array. So the item will be the model ID, so our monster's ID, and then the array will be the array of IDs. We have to call .content because of local storage, and then it'll return true if that ID is contained in that array. And so if it's true, we'll do something. We haven't created that yet. But if it's false, then we'll have the Buy Plushie button available. So here in the true path, we'll go ahead and put a button there, but it will not have the buy item action, and it'll say something else. It'll say sold out. Now let's go ahead and take a look, and we can see that this is indeed sold out, and this one that hasn't been bought yet, we can say buy plushie, we click it, and it changes to sold out and adds an item to the shopping cart. Of course, this isn't the only way to deal with this. A much more common way to deal with this is to allow you to buy multiple of one item. We're not going to cover that in this video, but I can point you in the right direction. So the first option for you is to use the Ember Cart add-on. This takes a bunch of primitives and it allows you to add them to your cart, store it all in local storage, and importantly, it allows increments. It does this by interacting with local storage in a way that's different than how we've been doing it. So they've got their data structure, and anytime anything changes on it, then they take it, they stringify it, and they dump that string to local storage. And then, when the app is initializing, then they extract all of that from local storage. An important thing to note here is that when they're interacting with the data, they're not interacting with the part that's in local storage. They're interacting with something that's within Ember, and so they can have observers and computed properties on it. These are things that are difficult to do with local storage for anything but the simplest data structures, like say a plain array. Alright, so that's our series on shopping carts. Good luck with your e-commerce dreams, and I will see you next week.